Hello, collective. As I was sitting here trying to think about what I would discuss with you, a song came on that reminds me of younger days. And I wasn't even alive when they were popular. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. What does that mean for you? To understand that we are not always in control and that there is a higher power that is more aware of our fate than us. Let it be. Understanding that you can't control or dictate the actions of others. Let it be. Because you feel a certain way does not mean the object of your affection will feel the same. Let it be. I have the Two of Cups here and the Five of Wands on the bottom of that. That's an internal struggle with self and relationships and just balancing yourself out. Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Star. Okay, resuming. Sorry for that interruption. So we have the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star. Nine of Cups usually means wish fulfillment. I'm going to say that is going to mean that because we also have it being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. What that tells me is that you are the author of your own destiny, and that with work, whatever that work may be for you, slow and steady, you can accomplish what you want out of this life. You can have positive working relationships that aren't full of toxicity. You can develop relationships with people that may have been in the same predicament that you are. But because of that, there's a level of respect and integrity because you've been through the same thing. Then Knight of Pentacles, choosing your path. There's a bit of reluctance with the Eight of Swords. You may feel trapped a little bit. But with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords, it's like you do understand that the way out is within. So however you need to wish or you need to accomplish your own wish fulfillment, you understand that it starts with you. And you're taking charge of that. A lot of that has to do with how you see your life. And if you see the cup as half empty or half full, your vision for your life matters because that is your manifestation. You have to feel it, you have to think it, you have to want to be it, and then it starts to take hold within the universe around you. So basically, you're in charge of what you can be in charge of, and everything else you need to let it be. The divine has you on the other side. You taking the active, necessary, thought out steps is playing your part. You can't control the actions of others around you, but you can monitor how you move. Not getting caught up in the thoughts and actions of others, learning how to move accordingly. Sidestep that mess. Don't get caught up when people try to drag you down. If you know where you're going in life, don't let anyone get in your way. With relationships, and even when you're on the up and up in your life, right? When good stuff starts happening, the devil always will try to bring you down. You're in a good relationship, that's why you don't always air your business out. People thrive in stuff that is off key, off balance. And if they see that something is happy for you, unfortunately, sometimes there's something in them that wants to bring you down to what they consider their level. So you need to be careful about that. Slow and steady movements, say less, let it be. You don't have to involve everyone in every step that you're taking. Sometimes silence is the best way to move. You never know who your enemy is. You could be laying right next to them. But I see success. I see that spirit has your back. I see that you've kind of tapped in and understand that it starts with a balance within yourself. But I also see that you can be prone to lack, of not feeling that you have enough, feeling left out. Whatever those feelings are, don't let they dictate what your life looks like around you. If you feel that, there are ways to navigate that so that you have a life that is full. Find the abundance in your life. And sometimes finding the abundance in your life means letting go of people and situations that don't add anything. You want someone that adds into your life. The best advice I ever got was from one of my first real bosses. And what he always told me was, marry an asset, not a liability. And it took me many, many years to understand what that man was saying. You don't want anyone that you feel that you need to chase after to act right, that you need to constantly tell to act right, that you feel that you are carrying in the relationship. People will do what they want to do, and what they don't do, it's because they just don't want to do it. So you need to have the respect within yourself to be able to assess a situation and walk away. No matter sometimes your feelings, no matter what your hopes and dreams are, because we should hope and dream, but the thing that you should be careful about is if it turns into an illusion where you can't even see what's in front of you. And honestly, everyone has been there. I have been there. The best thing that you can do if you've come this far in your journey is tap into your intuition and don't live in illusion, and see things for what they are. And once you see someone or something for who they are or what they are, you act accordingly and you move swiftly. This isn't your first rodeo. It's just that sometimes we don't want to see it, and that's okay. But you got to then fix it. And we can fix it very well. You have plans, which is good. You know what you want for yourself, which is good. And sometimes there are setbacks. But see, what people don't understand about us starseeds is that we always get up and we are always protected. And there is nothing that you can bring our way that eventually we will not be able to deal with. We can deal with anything. You can get back up. We feel deeply. That is our superpower. We love deeply. That is our superpower. We are understanding. We are forgiving. We are truthful. That is our superpower. It is not a weakness. It is just that when we have such wonderful attributes, just like a knife that can cut, we just have to be sharpened sometimes. And that's what our lessons are. Because we refuse to give up, because we refuse to stop loving, because we refuse to accept anything other than the goodness that is available to us on this earth. We will come across those who don't have those same qualities. That is okay. As long as you don't forget who you are, and as long as you act accordingly. Justice is always around the corner. So you love hard, you love deeply, but then you have to pivot just as hard and just as with as much intent when it's needed. And then you let it be. No push and pull. Just let go. There's always a new experience.